Welcome everybody to the campus of the River School in Weston, Massachusetts for tonight's MIAA Division 4 hockey playoff match between TVL rivals. The home team in white, Dover Sherburne Weston Raider Cats, coming in with a record of 17-4 including playoffs, taking on their TVL rival, the Dedham Marauders, coming in with a combined record of 11-9-1. I'm Scott Martin, bringing you tonight's action alongside Brad Crandall, Cam Crandall on camera. Should be a doozy.
It really should be, Scott. And as we know from the last time these teams played, Noel Adams, the Dedham goalkeeper, is hard to get through.
He kept his team in it through a rough first period in the first match of the year, only conceding one goal, and then Dedham went on to score two to win 2-1. Then they won a later match at Dedham's home rink, also 2-1. Again, Dover Sherburne Weston only lost 4 games this year, 2 of them to Dedham. So Dedham's got their number a little bit as we get underway. Hinckley fighting for that, but it's fired in deep by Stam. Around the net, comes to Garzone. He chips it up and out through the legs of Martin. Fired right back in by Moreno. Roman gets the puck away from Stam, up to Martin. Martin loses it. Batted around.
Good play by Roman, getting it out in front.
Now shrieking is Garzone, the senior defenseman. He's taken over at center ice. Martin and Hinckley back to help out on D. That puck rolls right in on Andrew Goldstein, and he covers up. Andrew Goldstein in net, as he has for most of the season. In net tonight for Dover Sherburne Western, the senior captain. And as we said, Noel Adams, senior captain, or captain, I believe he's a junior, in net for Dedham.
Yeah.
Dedham wins that face-off, fires it in behind the net. Now Roman's got it. Works it up the boards. Gets away from Rogaris. Fired right back in, but delayed offside. Roman.
He's going to bring it around.
Now Garzone going to skate it over his blue line. Gets it up to Neat. Neat fires it in deep. Knocked down by Sherman, though, and fired right back down.
Yeah, Garzone getting hit there by Mahoney.
Cahill up to Neat. Chips it ahead. Oh, Braden McKenna trying to win it. He falls down. Comes to the other wing where Cahill will work it up to Neat, and that gets worked down into the Dedham end. Adams out to wrap that up the wing. Give it away to DSW briefly, but Dedham able to work it up and out, but deflected off.
Yeah, Neat almost getting that too, and as we know, Max Neat has a great shot, so Dedham getting lucky there.
Neat's been on a tear of late, 2 goals in the last game.
Yeah.
Third line out there, patting out on the draw with McDougall.
He gets a lot of goals in lacrosse too, actually. It just finds the back of the net.
Off the wall, Cahill's got it. Trying to find Horahan off his stick. Worked in deep in a foot race with Moreno. Off the wall. Wrapped around by Papadopoulos. Can't keep it into the point. Here's a break for Stam. Coming in over the line. His shot. Goldstein covers that up and holds on for the save.
What I remember, Stam is quite the player.
Streaking up left wing.
Yeah.
Top line back out there for DSW. McDougall on the draw with Benson. Fired up and out. A set play for Andrew Martin. He just gets a shot off and out of the glove of Adams, but nobody there for the rebound. Here comes Stam again up left wing. He gets off a wrist shot.
Good glove.
Might have tipped off the glove and goes over the net. Send it out in front. Can't connect with McDougall. Now Hinckley plays it ahead. Benson. Yeah, Sherman back in his zone.
Good tempo here so far, Scott. Both teams just buzzing.
Last game here at Rivers, DSW definitely carried the play in the first 15 minutes, but not so tonight. Dedham's come out ready.
Yeah, they have.
McKenna line out there.
There, Garris talking to him a little bit before. Let's see.
McKenna wins that draw through the legs of the opposition, but can't collect it on the other side. Now in over the line, Dedham fires that shot wide. Neat gets a stick on it. Gonna skate it out of the zone. Works it up to Rogaris. Rogaris over the blue line, but made a little bit of a move and put Neat offside.
Yeah, it was a close one. Just off, I think.
McKenna back for Garzone, who fires it in, but intercepted by Sherman. Sherman now trying to work it up. They give it away to Rogaris. Rogaris on the backhand. Oh, it comes to McKenna. McKenna's shot goes wide.
What a save there by Adams.
Beautiful opportunity for DSW as there's a giveaway by Dedham.
A great pass by Neat finding McKenna there.
Batted around to the blue line. McKenna goes behind the red line. Now circles back in his own zone. He's getting harassed by Holton. Now Roman over the line, pokes it in very deep. As we get a line change. Worked up, kept in at the point. A shot by Patnaud covering for Roman. Now behind the net, it's Sarnblad and Horahan, but Dedham comes out of the pack with it. Played off the wall. Cahill carries it over the line, but loses the puck.
Oh, look at that big hit by Horahan.
Both teams came to check. Sarnblad can't connect with that at the red line. Here comes Dedham in over the line. Dunn centers. Oh, and what a save by Goldstein.
Yeah, what a save. And what a pass there by the captain, number 6, Kuzdal. No, Kuzdal, right? Oh, wait, wrong.
Dunn,
oh my gosh.
yeah.
This
Dunn fed it to Larrabee.
I had to mess up at least once there.
Larrabee with the rip.
Jesus.
Go right at Goldstein. Now coming off the face-off, it's Hinckley. Works it out past the defenseman. Martin can't collect it though. Worked up the line, they get past Fiore, coming in on a 2-on-1. Oh, off the side of the net. Dedham in the corner, works it behind the net. McDougall fighting for it with Hinckley, now back to the point. Dunn. Again, it's kept in. Hinckley
nice.
Can't quite work it out, but here comes Curran to chip it up and out.
Nice scrum there on the blue line.
Dunn. Now it's Curran. Can't connect with Hinckley, and that will be icing. Lines change for both teams.
Yeah, I usually have 2 different rosters, which I can clearly tell the difference from, but not this time.
McKenna on the face-off. Back to the point, Bogey wraps that in deep. Stam back to the point, one-timer. Hits Roman right in the chest. Eventually comes out to McKenna, and he's blazing through center ice over the blue line, trying to get through the 2 players. Neat with a shot.
Yeah.
It's gloved and held by Adams.
Good save there. Yeah, I don't know if Neat was trying to get underneath that glove, but didn't really work.
Work behind the net by McKenna. Rogaris giving chase. Here comes Dedham trying to skate it out of their zone. Good play by Rogaris though. Now Rogaris has it at center ice, puts on a move, works in deep but loses the puck. Given away to Neat, he's able to keep it in. He's able to work it in deep.
Oh.
Dedham trying to wrap it up.
Hammered by Neat.
And they do. Garzone's got it at center ice. Roman now. Roman flips it in, right on net, gloved and held for a face-off.
Yeah, tried to get him with the change up there. Adams wasn't biting.
Would have been icing, but he put it right on net.
Right.
Patnaud line out there. Looks like he'll take the face-off against McDougall. Sarnblad's going to take the face-off. Works it in the corner. Chipped up, Patnaud fighting for it. Worked in behind the net. Sarnblad trying to get there, but skated out nicely. And worked to center ice.
Laughter with it.
Here comes Lofter. McEwen's got it. Wraps it around behind the net to Horahan. Nice play between the legs to Patnod. Beautiful breakout. 2-on-3. Dedham's ready for it.
Yeah, great defense there by Marino.
Centered. And now chipped out to center ice by Sarnblad. And they'll go for a change. No icing. Back to get it is Holton. Behind his net. He's getting chased by Martin, and Hinckley puts a body on him. Martin plays the puck back to the defense. Now Garzone. Up left wing, Martin for Hinckley. Hinckley with a wrist shot that's deflected slightly. Rebound.
Yeah,
Benson can't get on it. Center out to Hinckley. Now back to the point. Batted around. Benson is going to work it out to center ice. Retain possession. Here comes Benson in over the line. He's shot. Saved by Adams.
Seems like the Raiders are just shooting it at Adams here a couple times. Not the shot that you want to beat him.
He's a big goalie, and he tends to go down to that butterfly pretty early.
That is true.
He takes up a lot of real estate.
Yeah, he does. And it seems like he comes out of the crease a little bit too. You might have to work around him with a deke.
So it'll probably be through a screen or off a rebound that he's going to eventually get beat.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to Roman. Shot. Rebound. Batted around. Dedham.
Yeah,
able to work it up, but not out. McKenna. Now they work it out.
Yeah, but McKenna takes it.
McKenna 1v2. He gets knocked down.
Nice stick by Garzone.
Garzone moving up. Now here comes Stam in over the line. And Goldstein covers up his shot.
Yeah, quick little shot by Stam. Trying to sneak it by. Goldstein off to a hot start right now. Let's hope he can keep this up.
McKenna line stays out there. Face off between Holton and McKenna. McKenna wins it back for Cahill, but he's pounced on immediately by Adams.
Nice play by McKenna, breaking it out by
working
himself.
out, 3-on-2. McKenna going up the left wing around the defenseman. He's got people out in front.
Oh,
Neat can't get there. Oh,
Adams.
Rogaris and Neat both had a poke at it.
Adams just had that pad laid down. Denied Neat. What an opportunity though for the Raider Cats. Oh,
and here comes Holton back over the line, trying to put a move on McEwen. He's in behind the net. And we got a whistle, net dislodged.
Yeah, Holton might have been one of those players that took the game away last time.
He definitely had one, if not both of the goals.
Yeah.
I think he had the game runner.
Yeah, he's looking like Gretzky out there.
That'll move the face off to outside the blue line.
Perhaps Jack Hughes for the younger audience. Connor McDavid.
Roman, Garzone. Patnod sends it in deep. Horahan flying in, as is Sarnblad. Adams with a nice play behind his own net to work it up to his forwards. Now intercepted. Here comes Sarnblad over the line. He's going to get a shot off. He circles the net. Circles the net, looking for something. Back to Roman. Roman across for Garzone. Garzone, it's diving block there by Dedham player. And now it's work behind the net.
Yeah, what a block.
Kind of work it up. And they finally get it out of the zone and just ice it. Good pressure there from the third line.
Yeah, and you gotta love when you got players just willing to sacrifice their bodies and dive down in front of these shots.
It was a pretty good opportunity for Sarah Garzone, and that kid just laid his body out.
Yeah.
Took it away. Here comes Benson on the draw. Puck is worked around and out. Roman chips it back forward, but jumping on it is Bogey. Bogey works it over the red line, fires it in deep. Roman's chasing. He works it up to Hinckley. Hinckley can't connect with Benson, but comes back to Hinckley. Hinckley now, he's got Martin with him, and Benson. Oh, Benson is just tackled from behind.
Yeah,
Apparently it's a
absolutely.
good check.
Taken out by Papadopoulos, and no call, surprisingly.
Seemed like he hooked him under the arm and took him down, but
Let's see it. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I guess it was a clean shoulder.
It was sort of a hip check. McKenna line out there. Can't work it to Neat. And it's fired down the ice and icing again. Dedham coach is telling everybody, just calm it down.
Right.
You got more time than you think.
Yep. Pretty packed barn here today, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, especially with the opposition being so close. Not always the case in these state tournament games. Plenty of fans here from both sides.
Yeah.
Dedham wins the face-off. They work it around, but stolen by DS Weston. Moreno. Oh, gives it away to Rogaris. No, Rogaris falls, but it comes right to McKenna, but he can't control it. Another spill.
Yeah, what is on the
Bodies
ice?
falling everywhere. Coming in over the line, the shot goes way wide.
Yeah,
McEwen's on it.
Yeah, good stick there by McEwen.
Now Rogaris away from trouble behind his own net.
What a tough break there by Rogaris. Had it and just slipped up.
Here's McKenna making a move.
Oh, that's a trip.
He spilled. No call.
That's crazy.
Dunn behind the net. Now they fire it up and out to center ice. Cannot connect with Loeffler. Goes to the bench. Roman hits Rogaris. He loses the puck. But given away by Dedham as they try to enter the zone. Now Rogaris on the other side. Shovels that in deep.
Sarnblad coming out here.
Adams, not afraid to go behind the net and settle that puck for his defense. Fired in by Sarnblad. Horahan tries to put one on net, but it's deflected. Now they work it up to the point and out. Roman's back there.
Oh, this is
Hits the Dedham player in the chest. Dedham works it in over the line. Missed check there by Sarnblad, but he gets enough of the puck.
Excellent
to poke
check.
it out. Roman now goes behind the net to Garzone, back to Roman, back to Garzone, comes up to Horahan. He's able to work it up and out with the help of Patnod, who feathers it down, but too hard, and that'll be an ice.
Yeah. What a pace so far of this game.
No score, 3:47 left in the first period, which has flown by.
Exciting stuff coming from both teams so far.
Benson line out there. He'll take the draw against McDougall. Here comes Martin out of the pack. Flying up through center ice. Loses the puck before he crosses the blue line, though. Now Hinckley trying to work it up the boards to Benson.
Yeah, that was a trip, too. I don't know.
Cahill hits Martin, tapped in. Adams on it, though. He works it around the boards. It's kind of like having a third defenseman back there. He's so mobile.
Yeah, he is.
And good with the stick. Cahill, through all kinds of traffic, he gets shoulder to the ice and off the puck. McDougall counterattacks now. It's Dunn, losing the puck, but circles back in his own end.
Yeah, almost lost an edge there.
Trying to find a target. Flicks it off the stick of McDougall. No ice. Back is to get it. Is
Dedham. Yeah, Dedham getting some fresh legs
Cahill.
out there.
He doesn't connect with Sam Hinckley, and that will be icing. 2:49 left. It almost seemed like these teams came out too fast. There's a little bit of fatigue at play here.
Yeah.
Getting a little sloppier.
Yeah, McKenna and Holton's taking the draw. Holton wins it.
Shot goes wide. Sherman behind the net. Stam, but there's McKenna. McKenna gives it away to Stam. With centering passes off the leg of Roman. Dedham again, back to the point. Shot in through all kinds of traffic off the blocker of Goldstein.
Yeah.
Rogaris.
Redirect, too.
Centered out in front. Garzone able to work it up, but fired right back in by Dedham. Roman off the wall, connects with Neat. Neat plays McKenna. McKenna with a move, but the puck doesn't go with him. But now he's in over the blue line, 1v4. Skating away, everybody. Shot and a save by Adams.
What a bid there, too. McKenna always finding a way to get a shot on. Adams always finding a way to
Left-hander,
save
he likes to work from right to left.
Yeah, he does. That was a great opportunity.
Cahill and McEwen out there on the D now. Sarnblad trying to win the face-off. Patnod gets a stick on it. Patnod gets a shoulder on somebody, but puck comes out of the zone, but fired right back in by McEwen. Settled by Adams. Back to Sarnblad. Through all kinds of a screen. Saved there by Adams.
Good battle in the corner here.
Patnod and Sarnblad, they can't win the puck though. Sarnblad up center ice. He hits Loeffler. They feather it in the zone. Chasing after it is Dunn. Dunn misfires on his centering pass.
Oh, that one.
But that cleared by Patnod is
It almost killed somebody.
well over the glass. Man, there's quite a lot of people here.
Yeah. Seriously. It's pretty intense in here.
Face off to the right of Goldstein. Benson on the draw with Holton. Battle for. Stam trying to get a shot off. Bodied by Benson. Puck goes behind the net. Moreno gets it past Garzone. They center it, but Roman is there. Now Martin coming up the left wing, working up some speed. Over the blue line, lays it up for Hinckley. Hinckley shot and no rebound for Martin.
Jeez, what an opportunity there. And
Adams holds on for the faceoff.
Great job getting right in front of Adams too, in case he coughed it up, but just nice save.
We'll do it all again. As Martin and Stam were in a little early. Back to Roman through a screen off a leg wide. Chipped up and into the crowd.
Another lucky souvenir.
Student body under siege here at both ends of the ice. Cahill and McEwen now are the D pair. Roman and Garzone have logged a lot of ice time in this first period. Kind of laid off for Benson and his shot goes wide. McEwen.
Might have been a save actually.
Hinckley, centered. Martin misfires, reloads.
Oh.
Save Adams.
My goodness.
Cahill up to Martin, over the line. Getting harassed, still maintains control. Hinckley centers, rebound out in front.
Oh.
Martin, Hinckley! What a bit of skill from Sam Hinckley.
What a goal. And you know what's funny? I thought Adams
Falling down, leaning the wrong way.
That was awesome.
Hinckley got his stick on it after Adams made the initial save. What a shift from the first line. And they get DSW on the board. It's 1-0 with 31 seconds left in the period.
Yeah, Adams almost getting a glove on it too. That was just a nice quick shot there by Hinckley. Crowd loving that.
Roman in his own zone, away from Stam, up the wall. Comes wide to Adams. Garzone is there first though, lays it off for Roman. 12 seconds left in the period. DS Weston, Roman able to skate it out, get to mid-ice, and this should pretty much do it in the period, although here's Rogaris. Almost creating a bid for himself. 2 seconds left. And there you have it. So a late goal from Sam Hinckley breaks the scoreless tie. Nova Sherburne Weston with a 1-0 lead at the first intermission. We'll be back with live action when it resumes.
Are you ready for a movie event that happens only once in our lifetime?
These are things we've never heard before.
350 years in the making. A year in production. You'll tell your grandchildren you were there when it happened. It's the 01770 rockumentary. Mystery. History. Song and dance.
It's the drip, drip, drip of days gone by, of history.
Of jumbled dates and mystery, which they're trying to explain.
Travel back to yesteryear with us in a fun-filled celebration that's sure to get you rocking. 01770. It's our home. It's our town. It's our movie.
We're so thankful for our town of Sherborne. It's changed a lot through all these years. One thing we have in common is that we're grateful to have all lived here. We're thankful for 350 years. Ooh.
1-0 thanks to Hinckley sneaking one on Adams.
Teams have switched ends. We'll see if DFW can keep up the momentum.
Yeah.
They created more quality chances than Dedham in that first period, but again, Adams has been the great equalizer all season when these two teams play, so you got to score when you can.
Yeah, both teams definitely came to play, that's for sure.
Benson line out there, McEwen and Cahill on D. Worked around, Cahill fires that up, Martin off the wall, gets it out. Big check down there in the corner. Dunn circles his net, getting harassed by Hinckley.
And Benson almost breaking that one up.
So Dunn works it up and out, but McEwen's trying to bat it back in. Now Cahill.
Oh, no.
Can't get it off the wall the way he wanted. McDougal sends it in deep.
And redeemed himself for taking the body on that one.
McEwen hits Hinckley.
Oh, getting pressured there for number 11.
Hinckley fighting for it behind the net with Stam. Worked up to the point, wristed in, rebound, off a leg, skated away and out of danger by Andrew Cahill.
Yeah, excellent defense by Cahill there, using his leg to get that thing away from the net.
Stam and Benson behind the net. Dedham back to the point. Moreno sends it in. Now we switch wings for Hinckley. Hinckley fires it in, gloved and held onto by Adams. Now he drops it as DSW going for the line change. Coming up the right wing is Holton. Almost gets around Garzone.
Yeah.
Holton can fly.
Great poke check. Yeah, he sure can.
Neat. McKenna up the left wing. McKenna can't carry it into the zone.
Oh, nice hit there by Laughter.
Yeah, after he worked the puck in nicely. Now it's McKenna. Kind of split the D. He does. Walks right in.
Oh,
his backhander centered back out in front by Rogeris.
Almost tucked that thing in one-handed, Scott.
Rogeris in the corner. Bodied off the puck. Sent behind the net. Worked up, but Roman will fire that right back in from the point. Saved by Adams. Now McKenna trying to win it along the boards. Down on one knee. And they send it in deep. They keep it in. Back to get it is Bogey. Bogey just sends it down the length of the ice, but right at Goldstein, no ice. Laid off for Garzone. Smartly up ahead to Sarnblad, but
yeah, Horahan trying to tap that one back.
Now it's behind the net. Roman with a big shoulder. Oh, intercepted nicely by Horahan. He's off to the races. Adams out of the net, but they're going to call icing. He doesn't need to play that.
Yeah, I like Horahan's vision on that one, just jumping up in the gap and just poking it out. Almost making a good scoring chance for himself.
Dangerous play developing there. It's good he got a stick on it, just a little too hard. 12-14 left in the second period. Holton on the face-off with Benson. One by Dedham, misfired.
Coughed it up.
Here comes Martin. Martin for Hinckley off the wall.
Yeah, a little behind him on that one.
In for Martin. Adams is going to get there first. Send it back around. Hinckley intercepts. Deep for Martin. Martin trying to work it back to Hinckley. Can't, but the puck comes right to him. He's off the wall, and his shot goes up over everything. McEwen centers behind everybody. Now Dedham trying to work it out, but they misfire. Worked in. Oh, Hinckley almost fed Martin. He would have been one-on-one.
Yeah, almost.
Dedham now over the line. Goldstein flicks that to the corner. Papadopoulos works it in deep behind. Cahill will track that down. Hits Martin.
Yeah, Martin unable to hold on to it, though.
That was a good pass from Cahill.
Yeah, it was.
Now Martin lays it off for Benson. Back to Martin. A little too far ahead of him, though. Wrap back in. This is going to be icing.
Both teams certainly coming out to play here in the second.
11:14 left in the second period.
Great energy in this building right now.
McKenna line out there. Fiore and Curran. The D pair comes to Curran. Sends it right back in.
Little dump and chase there. Ooh, Need
almost
knocked
kept it in at the line. Fiore now battling a bunch of Dedham players to win the puck for McKenna. McKenna, full head of steam.
Yeah, this is the guy right here.
Sends it out in front.
Oh,
what a save by Adams.
Oh, what a pass, too. Regaris getting a good piece of it, and Adams just showing why he's so good.
Great rush from Braden McKenna up the left wing. Sent that right out to Rogaris. Put it between the legs of Adams, but he closed the door.
You gotta work twice as hard with this kid in net.
McKenna on the draw, neat. His shot's blocked. Broken stick, kicked out by the Dedham player. Good heady play there from Loeffler. Picks up his stick. He didn't break it. Neat fires that back in, but hits Rogaris.
Yeah, lucky for him. Those sticks are pricey.
Offside call, so we'll have a face-off outside the blue line of Dedham.
McKenna and Holton going to be taking the draw here.
McKenna trying to go right through him.
Good win by Holton.
Good check there. But now Dedham at the blue line. They're onside. Over the line.
Yeah, good poke from Garzone.
Here's Rogaris with a move. McKenna stays onside. They fire it in deep. It's worked around McKenna's.
Good check.
Puts a body on a Dedham player. Now Adams. Forechecked by McKenna.
Yeah,
Sarnblad trying to win it. In over the line is Moreno. Moreno trying to work a shot off.
Yeah,
He's shut off
defense
by the DSW defense. They wrap it up the right wing, but not out. Now McKenna behind his own net. Up to Sarnblad. Chipped ahead for Rogaris.
Yeah, great backhander there. Getting into the Dedham zone.
Sarnblad behind the net. Pat not helping him out. Centered out in front. Can't get to Horahan. And sent down the ice by Dedham. No ice. Cahill hits McEwen. McEwen with a move.
A little dangerous.
This is where McEwen can get into trouble, but finds Cahill. Now Horahan racing up the right wing. Gets around the defenseman. It's a 2-on-1, but his saucer pass doesn't reach.
Yeah, he tried for that little backhand saucer. Just a little off.
Turnaround shot by Patnod goes wide. Patnod now back checking. Sends it up to Sarnblad. Here's Horahan.
Good breakout there.
He sends it in deep. 8:51 left in the second period. 1-0 DSW. Off a leg, but finds a man at center ice.
Yeah, good pass by Sherman.
Horahan sends that in deep.
Here get some fresh legs out there.
Bogey trying to work it out of the zone. Poked by Garzone. Poked again by Garzone. Garzone trying to work it in for himself. He does. racing down into the corner.
Yeah, look at the speedster, Horton.
Holton's with him, yeah.
Holton.
Martin takes out the referee. Now Dedham in over the line. Holton tries to put a move on Hinckley.
Oh, good hit.
Garzone takes out two
Oh,
players.
look at that.
And a retaliatory wrap, I think, from Holton.
Yeah, he's
And
getting
a
called for
penalty.
that. A little pushing and a little shoving here. Yeah, Holton did not like that defense against them, and he took a cheap shot, and there's the "you can't do that" chant.
Dedham coaching staff not in agreement.
Yeah, he wants a matching call, but he's not going to get it. Yeah, Holton is pretty ticked off right now.
Well, he's going to earn himself a little extra time in there if he's not careful.
You know, he went end to end, just showed off some serious skill, and just didn't like getting the puck taken, I guess. Plays with a lot of emotion.
If they thought he got boarded or something, but looks like a good play from Garzone to me. Holton now in the box for 2 minutes. We'll get our first look at the DSW power play. Back to the point, Garzone. Garzone for McKenna. He gets a shot in through traffic. It's sitting there, it's poked at. And now it's under Adams and a whistle.
Yeah, I like the traffic in front of the net there. That's what the Raiders want to do with this goalie. Get in his way. He's pretty tall, though.
His left leg never left the post, though, and there's nothing there for Hinckley.
Yeah, he's pretty smart. Collected.
Benson and McDougall. Worked into the corner. Garzone able to keep it in momentarily, but it pops into the bench. And there'll be a face-off down in the face-off dot to the left of Adams.
Yeah, a goal here would be huge. The Raider cast can get on the board. Penalty kill is just as huge here for the Marauders.
McKenna behind the net. Now Martin off the... Oh, back for Hinckley.
Oh, Hinckley.
Rebound, Martin. Hinckley.
It's in.
They score.
That's in. What a goal. Martin and Hinckley working together to put that thing in, and Martin's going to get credited with that one.
Martin eventually put it in. But what are you going to do if you're Adams?
Yeah, there was nothing he could do. That's when you need your defense to come out and help you out. You had two Raiders in front. You could only do so much. He made a few saves even with them battling, but no one cleared him out. And now it's 2-0.
Third or fourth poke at it, got it past him.
Yep.
The Holton penalty comes back to bite Dedham, and now they're in a 2-0 hole here in the second period. 7:35 left. Patnod works past McDougall. Patnod in, a shot, save Adams.
Yeah, nice shot there. There was a little shot after the shot as well. Things getting physical out here.
Not unexpected that it might get a little emotional.
Uh-huh.
Patnod trying to create a shot for himself. Tied up now. Dedham wins it. They skated out of the zone. Nice play. Trying to get around Cahill. Shot goes behind the net. McEwen's going to get there first. McEwen bodied against the boards. He gives the puck up. Papadopoulos. And now there's a whistle.
Ooh.
For another penalty as McEwen got leveled. And it looks like McDougall is going to go to the box.
You got the Charlie Brown teacher saying something. I
think announcing the goal.
I don't think anyone could hear a word of what they said. They got to tweak that mic.
Cross check on Sam McDougall as he rammed into McEwen. DSW back on the power play. First unit is out there. Benson works it into the corner. Martin lays it back for Garzone. Fires it in just wide of the net. Poked around. McKenna's able to keep it deep in with his body, but now Dedham is able to clear it out of the zone. Garzone back to get it. His chip up ahead, dangerously
Yeah,
knocked
good.
around.
Yeah, good stick there by Laughter.
Now he's got it in the zone, killing time, works it in deep. McKenna's going to go get it.
Oh, Laughter.
Laughter
Tripping
lost
up,
lost an edge. Here comes McKenna, all kinds of space. Works wide, circles the net. Oh, and is able to get bodied off the puck and goes out of the zone. 1:15 left in the penalty. Here's a nice back check and play from Benson.
Absolutely great. Probably
He took that away from Dunn. He could have walked in, got a shot on
totally.
maybe. Dunn now just ships it down the ice. Garzone corrals it, leaves it off for Hinckley. Hinckley can't get it past the forechecker, but now it comes to Benson. Benson gains the blue line.
45 seconds left to go on this power play.
Dunn trying to tie him up. Poke to McKenna. McKenna gets it on the forehand, sends it out in front. Adams pushes that behind the net. Now back to McKenna. McKenna back for Garzone. Through traffic, bobbles up. Benson over the net. Comes to McKenna. 25 seconds left in the power play. Centered. Trying to get a shot off. Dedham trying to clear it. They can't. Now McKenna.
Yeah, he whiffed on it.
Oh, hits the feet of Moreno. And Dedham's able to clear it.
Yeah, Garzone doing a good job knocking it out of the air.
Rattled in. 8 seconds left in the power play. DSW will change.
Yeah, good penalty kill there for the Marauders. But look, Raiders.
Offside, unfortunately, as
Yeah,
Pat not able to clear the zone before Horahan
it's
tore
unfortunate.
in there. Fans getting excited. 5:09 left in the second period. 2-0. DS Weston leading. Pat Nodline stays out there. He's on the draw with Holton. Puck comes to center ice. Holton's got it. Now it's Adams in the zone behind the net. Cahill picks it up. He's checked. Gets away from the forechecker. Works it out nicely to Sarnblad. Red line, blue line. He's got Horahan with him. Loses the puck but recollects it. Sarnblad
absolutely
gets leveled against the
stapled.
boards.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. Slow. Oh no. Hopefully he's
Sarnblad's
all
still
right.
down. One of the toughest kids in the team, so he's
Yeah, he got absolutely stapled. Let's hope that
really
he's
got
all right.
wrecked. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a rough hit there.
Sherman, number 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Just went in with a full head of steam on him.
Sarnblad still on the ice. Spoiled a mildly dangerous scoring opportunity for Dedham. They blew the whistle. Now Sarnblad is going to go to the bench. Not to the locker room. I don't know if that's a good sign or not.
Yeah, let's hope he's all right. He seems like he's good now.
So we will likely have a face-off in the DSW end. Or I guess it's going to be outside the zone. But Lofter had the puck inside the zone when they blew the whistle. McDougall on the face-off. McKenna. McEwen up for Neat. Neat gains the line. Kind of working in deep. Centers, just past McKenna. Now McKenna pinned against the boards behind the net by McDougall. Stam also there. McKenna, or Dunn, excuse me. Fired behind the net. Neat's going to chase after that with McDougall. Neat lays on a check.
Yeah, nice hit.
Oh, and they give it right away to Neat behind the net. I think Dunn thought that was his fellow defensive partner. Now it is softly feathered up and out. Stam plays it off the boards in deep. Cahill puts on the brakes, salutes Stam. Neat. Oh, Neat gives it away at the blue line. It's a shot. Oh, and that almost went in. Sent it out in front. McKenna gets it up to Rogaris. Partial 2-on-1 with Neat. Neat gets a shot off between the legs, comes to McKenna. He shot in. Oh, blocked by the defenseman.
Yeah, a few good defensive blocks there.
Fired in
Oh,
deep
that one hurts.
by Garzone. 3:20 left in the second period. 2-0's your score.
Yeah, McDougal tried to catch that thing right out of the air.
Roman chasing after it. Benson finds Hinckley. Ahead to Martin. Martin flying over the line. His shot hits a leg. Both players go down. Now behind the net. It's worked around for Loeffler, but Benson takes it away from him. Loeffler lost an edge, but Benson offside.
Yeah, a little bit of a late hit there.
Loeffler
Holton
blamed
definitely.
Benson for his fall.
Yeah, Holton plays with an edge for sure.
2:52 left in the period. Back to Roman. Chipped up. Off a bunch of sticks and into the bench. And we will have a face-off. Just outside the DSW blue line.
Sarnblad getting looked at by the trainer right now behind the bench.
Dedham able to work it in deep. Roman gives chase. Hinckley, they work it out. Fanned on. Oh no, this is dangerous. Here comes Martin. He can fly, but he's chased by the ever. Oh,
Oh, what a save.
Hinckley shot in. It's covered up. Now a bit of pushing and shoving with Benson and Hinckley. Roman and Loeffler.
Temper's flaring here, Scott.
Yeah. And if you're DSW, you got a lead. You don't want to do anything stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Rogaris pokes it through. Dedham trying to chip it out, intercepted by McKenna. Can't settle the puck before he's checked. Now Neat. And Dedham's able to work it out. That was a nice pass. Cahill. Dedham stays onside. Comes Stammen over the line. He works it in. Shot. Save Goldstein.
All right. Just under 2 minutes to go here, Scott.
1:59. You're thinking just get the intermission with his 2-goal lead at least. McKenna kicks it into the corner. Cahill fights for it with Stam. Rogaris trying to liberate the puck. Comes up the wall. Now McKenna's got it. Lifts it ahead. Oh, but into the scorer's box. Adams taking a moment. Now I think he's ready. 1:39 left in the second period. Referee is over talking to the scorer's table. They reset the clock to 1:43. I think they forgot to stop the clock as they were dodging that puck. Now McKenna and McDougal. Rogaris can't win the puck all the way. Nice play by Cahill. McKenna pokes it ahead to himself again, pokes it ahead to himself a second time, but back checking is Papadopoulos, who steals the puck. Papadopoulos stands on his clearing pass.
Yeah, whiffed on it.
Neat. Gets around Moreno. Now Rogeris behind the net, sends it out for
Good
Neat.
pass.
It comes to McKenna, kept in at the line. Cahill, through all kinds of traffic, but just wide. Moreno wraps it around to an uncovered point, and here comes Stam. Stam flicks it in deep. He's racing after it. McEwen taps it off for Rogeris. Rogeris overskates it. But now DSW is able to clear the zone. 50 seconds left in the second period. Moreno trying to connect there. Now it connects for... he scores!
My goodness.
Holton.
We had a feeling he was going to get one, huh, Scott?
Not what you wanted at the very tail end of the period. But ever dangerous Holton just lurking there at the blue line. 3 strides and he ripped that wrist shot past Goldstein.
That kid's an animal.
Dedham's back in it. It's 2-1.
Absolute rocket past Goldstein. Can't say what you can't see.
Cannot take the foot off the gas with these guys. Fired in deep past Roman. Hinckley gets whacked. Roman behind the net. Garzone lays a check. Dedham still got it. They play it off into the corner. McDougal. Now, big check there, but Dedham wins the puck. But pushed behind the net by Roman. They're trying to center it out in front. Now Garzone, 17 seconds left. Gets it up to center ice. Off the wall, Benson sends it in deep, onside. 8 seconds left in the period. Hinckley giving chase. Martin, he can center it for Benson. Ends up out of the blue line, and that'll do it. Big check there from Garzone on McDougal to end the period. Roman and Loft are still jawing at one another.
Oh, man. What is
So
going
Dedham
on?
with a quick strike from Holton in the last minute of the second period makes the score 2-1. And we will be back with live third period action when it resumes.
This is what the future of local TV could be if we don't act now. Local access television is the connection to your local community, but its future is in danger. Without legislative action on how it's funded, local TV will inevitably fade away. If we don't act now, an invaluable source of local programming will become extinct. We stand to lose one of the only sources of free speech media, one which is equitable and accessible to all. Local TV keeps you connected, informed, and entertained. Our neighbors are the faces of local TV. You are the voices of the community, so let's continue to be heard. We need you to act now. Save our stations. Call your state representative and state senator and urge them to support House Bill H-74 and Senate Bill S-34. For more information, visit fatv.org/SOS.
All right, here's some third period action about to commence.
15 minutes to decide who moves on and whose season's over. 2-1 is your score, DSW.
Doesn't look like Sarnblad's going to be back this game. Hope that he's going to be all right.
Yeah. And hopefully it's just a erring on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Top line is out there for DSW. Hinckley bats it in. Martin gives chase. He's behind the net. Gets wrapped by Moreno.
Ref getting in the way a little bit there.
Back to the point. Shut on and up and into the netting. McEwen's wrist shot.
Yeah, nice quick wrist shot there by McEwen. Nice and low, and Adams just was ready for it.
Again, it's McDougal and Benson on the face-off. Won by Dedham. Moreno behind his own net. All the way back to the DSW end. Cahill's got it. He plays it up for Martin, who can't work it out. Working through some wet puddles here.
Right,
As
Raiders
Hinckley-
having a little trouble breaking it out there.
Hinckley's
Finally
able to chip
does.
it up. And the face-off. For some reason.
We had a little scare right before the period started. Somebody unplugged us. Well, luckily we got it back right in the nick of time.
Rogaris on the face-off. We'll do it all again. Back to Roman. Passes up the shot, now takes
Ooh.
one. Saved by Adams.
Nice bid there. Sneaky.
Fanned on a little bit, but Dedham able to get it out of the zone.
Good
Garzone
poke.
steps up. Here's McKenna. He goes down.
Yeah, the Dedham fans like that.
Rogaris finds McKenna.
Look at that, Holton take it away.
Loses the puck, and here's Holton again coming into the back end. Diving save on that centering pass from Roman.
Yeah, that
Now
was great.
Works it around to the other point and out. Wrapped right back in by Dedham. Still a lot of dead wet spots out there.
Oh, nice hit.
Roman with a massive hit on
Man.
Owen Adams.
Those big
Stolen at
hits
the blue
can
line.
give you the momentum that you need.
Dunn fires it in. McDougal chasing, but Roman's there. Roman ahead for Neat. Neat works it up to McKenna. Can't control it. Dunn back in his own zone. Gets it past Rogaris. Worked ahead, but there's Cahill. Couple of pokes, but Dedham still got it. Dunn over the line. Now behind the net, McEwen hooks it ahead to himself. Up to Horahan. They can't work it out. It's walked in. Oh, slid across the crease. And a whistle.
Looks like it's going to be a penalty against the Raider Cats. McEwen going to the box. I didn't see it, did you?
Now, hook is
oh.
the call.
Yep. Cameraman Cam saw it.
So McEwen's in the box for 2 minutes. We get our first look at the Dedham power play.
Oh, not in the position that you wanted to be here. Power play up by 1.
12:52 left in the third period. Work back to the point. Holton, back for Holton. Holton dances with it.
Little saucer pass.
Sends it across to Dunn. Dunn sends it in deep. Now Moreno up for Dunn. Dedham able to keep it into the blue line. All the way across for McDougal. McDougal switches points. Dunn. Dunn works it down low for Stam. Stam behind the net. Loeffler. Loeffler back to an empty point and out of the zone.
Yeah, lucky break there for the Raiders.
1:26 left on the 2-minute minor to Cole McEwen. Ooh, almost given away there.
Yeah, don't want to dance around too much. A lot of puddles. Oh, look at that.
Almost
Hinckley.
a steal by Hinckley.
Oh, big hit by Garzi.
Here comes Stam. He's walking in alone on Goldstein. 2 saves from Goldstein. And
Yeah.
cleared by Garzone.
Good saves. Just locking down that angle.
Holton behind the net. Plays it up to Dunn. He's checked by Horahan. Cahill. Cahill in deep. Prevents the centering pass. Steals the puck and clears it. 40 seconds left. Nice play from Andrew Cahill. Now McKenna out there, forechecking with Horahan. Putting the pressure on. Worked up to Moreno. Center ice. Left for Papadopoulos, who rattles it in. Roman with a huge blast off the glass and cleared all the way down to Adams. 16 seconds left on the penalty.
Ooh.
Adams clears it up the glass all the way down.
That's harder than some people's shot.
And that is off Roman sticking into the stands.
Yeah, 6 seconds left to go. So far, it's been a good penalty kill. I want to knock on a piece of wood right now. I'm going to jinx him.
You got one more clear.
Knock on my paper.
It'll be Benson on the face-off. He is able to win it, and they're able to clear it. So McEwen is out of the box. Martin racing. And played up to center ice. Benson loses it. But stepping in is Garzone. Chip it ahead to himself. Gets off a shot. Goes wide. Dangerous bid there from. Oh no, that's centered. Martin almost got a stick on it.
That was a close call.
Through Roman's legs. It's a foot race. But Goldstein's just going to hold on to that for a face-off. 10:25 left, 2-1. DSW still clinging to that lead. They weathered the storm of the shorthanded situation.
Yeah, that was excellent, Scott. That was a big penalty kill there.
Benson going to take this face-off with Holton. And we have an illegal change. He's going to make Adams stay on the ice. I think that's Fitzpatrick going back to the bench.
He's taking his time, trying to get some breaths in. I know I would be.
Left on the face-off with Benson. Benson chips it back to Garzone. They've got that set play from Martin off the boards, but too far, and this will be icing.
Yep. Martin's like, what?
Tyler Sherman claiming he's not fooled by that.
Yeah, he was not impressed.
Again, Garzone.
And that's
popped up, and that's almost into the second deck.
Yeah, almost caught by a fan up here in the second floor.
Ref needs to corral the puck. Or a puck. Benson wins his third face-off in a row against Holton. Worked up and out.
Yeah, nice hit by Martin there.
Sent in deep by Benson. Chasing his Hinckley. Kept in at the point.
Oh, good poke check. You want to keep it away from Holton's stick.
Yeah, he was trying to put himself away there. Roman now. Clears his zone. Connects with McKenna eventually. McKenna loses the puck. And we got a whistle.
Huh. Is this going to be a penalty?
Don't know.
No.
No penalties.
Nope.
Gonna be a face-off. A little bit of a discussion where, so DSW did something.
Yeah, delayed offsides is my best guess.
Cahill behind his own net. Skates it out. Neat. Back for McKenna. 2-on-2 with Rogaris. McKenna. Defenseman loses an edge.
Ooh, nice save by Adams.
Nice save by Adams. Now Stam. Can't win the race to the puck with Cahill. That eludes Neat out to center ice. Bogey back to get it. Plays it across for Moreno. We're trying to work it in. 8:57 left in the third period.
Oh, good
Steal
forecheck.
Good play by Dunn, coming off the wall. Now Cahill gets away from Stam. Rogaris behind the net.
Nice, let's go Raiders chant.
Up the wall.
Ooh. Oh no, Rogaris is going to get called, I think.
Delayed call.
Oh no, delayed off, good. Just getting scared for a second there.
Well, Adams agreed. He started halfway to his bench, but McKenna cuts to the center of the ice, but he's broken up. Garzone. Roman. Roman sends it in deep. Horahan chasing.
Oh, that was dangerous. Horahan slipping up.
Now it's centered, nobody there except Moreno. He's behind the net. He gets hammered by Patnod. Worked up center ice. Loeffler in over the line by himself. Gets by one guy, stood up by Roman.
Yeah,
Poked back to the blue line, but racked and off a body. And here's Patnod. Partial breakaway.
Oh, that's a
he's
penalty,
tackled.
right? No call. Jeez, the refs just put the whistles away this game.
7:36 left in the third period.
That's crazy.
Tapped in by Jack Cahill, and he goes to the bench for a line change. Top line back out there. Benson in on the forecheck. McEwen wraps it in.
Who do the bookies got this game, huh?
Dedham trying to work it over the line. Nice pass for Hinckley. Hinckley sends it ahead to himself.
Yeah, a little too
but
far.
It's right in on Adams. And he clears that all by himself. Now McEwen tries it the other way, hits Martin's feet.
I think he rushed
Puck
it a
hits
little
Martin though. But Dedham's able to get a stick on it and get it out, but this might be a little too hard.
Icing.
6:49 left in the third period, still a 2-1 lead for DS Weston. McKenna, Rogeris, Neat, Cahill, and McEwen.
I was waiting for a response on the chant.
McKenna, McDougal. McKenna wins the draw. Rashad, oh! Trickles wide dangerously. Back behind his own net, Dunn.
Good pressure by Rogeris.
Works it around for McDougal. Back in their own zone, Dunn again. McDougal gives it away to Rogeris. Now McDougal, chased by Rogeris. Behind the net. Rogeris gets a poke at it. It's going to come to McKenna. McKenna off the wall nicely. McEwen through all kinds of traffic. Ooh. Can't find another DSW stick. Now McKenna through all kinds of screen. Save Adams. Back for Neat. Shot. Score!
Oh, Max Neat. Look at that. Wave into the crowd. What a snipe.
Max Neat, the senior.
Big goal there.
He's been on fire of late. He keeps it going.
Very timely too. Ref says, hey, get away from their bench area.
I don't know if Rogeris got a touch on that, but Neat did most of the work.
The kid Barry, Scott. He's a gamer.
3-1. With only 6 minutes left for Dedham to mount a comeback.
What a goal.
Holton. You know that Holton's going to try to make something happen on this shift. Martin goes down. Martin's hurt.
Oh, uh-oh.
Seems somewhat accidental, but he got tangled up with two players.
And you know what started that goal? It was Rogeris' defense stopping their breakout, and then that generated some good opportunities for the Raider Cats.
Yep, they kept it in. They kept trying to win the puck, and they eventually did.
Very nice. Oh. Yeah, Martin's saying he's all right.
But they're making him go off.
Dude, they do that sometimes.
It was a pretty violent looking collision. And I think the ref just wants to make sure he's okay. Horahan's out there in his place. Garzone wraps that in deep. Horahan's going to chase it. He's all over Sherman. Horahan wins the puck. Pokes it behind the net for Hinckley. Sherman trying to work it up the boards, but Benson's there. He slams into Dunn. Back to the point. Feathered back in by Hinckley. 5:29 left in the third period.
Oh, good
Hinckley
hit
with a big
by
hit.
Hinckley. Look at that. And Hinckley
Kept in. Benson.
getting pushed around a bit. Good
Benson
stuff
trying
there.
to work it in down into the corner. Centers it out in front. It's off a leg and wide. Finally, Dedham able to work it out of their zone. Flying up the left wing is done. He loses the puck though, and now Garzone
Yeah, good play by Roman pushing him off there.
skates away from one player. They work it up to Hinckley. Fire it in deep. Garzone gets dumped. Runs into Adams. And we'll get a whistle for that. Not actually a bad thing if you're DSW.
Oh, look at that. As soon as I stopped recording on the cell phone, luckily Cam's recording, and look, a little wave there by Garzone at the crowd.
Which I would classify as uncharacteristic.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't show a lot of emotion, but he's into it tonight.
The best show in town right now, huh?
Face off outside the zone. 4:55 left. We're going to keep the top D pair out there. McKenna wins it, fires it in deep. Back to get it is Moreno. Moreno works up the left wing. Sam to center ice, but can't connect. Now Neat works it out of his zone through the defenseman. Bogey back to go, and they call icing. Went through Bogey's legs.
Oh, there's a penalty on there?
I missed that, sorry.
Yeah. I think he slashed McKenna's stick, I believe that's what it was.
Saw a roughing motion.
Oh. Wow.
So Papadopoulos will go to the box for two. This is not what Dedham needs. They need a goal.
Yeah.
36 left. Dangerous Holton out there on the draw. Top power play unit out there for DSW trying to ice it. Shot, saved by Adams.
Yeah, like
Blocker
a
into the
jumping
corner.
save.
And then cleared. Played behind the net smartly by Goldstein.
Wow, look at that.
McKenna falls down. Holton. Oh,
What a hit.
Garzone just clobbers
Oh,
Holton.
wow.
Who then retaliates, no call, but what a play by Garzone just to put an end to that threat. Shot by Martin goes wide.
Oh my goodness.
Martin gets checked. Benson getting harassed.
This is pandemonium, folks.
Holton trying to clear it, can't. Garzone across from McKenna, walks in, misfires. Short-handed opportunity here. Holton coming up right wing. Checked by a couple players, but he's all by himself. Now here comes McKenna.
Yeah, they had the entire Raider team playing defense on that one.
Oh, and a surprise shot that almost fooled Adams.
God.
Now Horahan banging away at it. What a play by Hinckley.
Yeah, he almost caught Adams sleeping.
He's trying to direct his defenseman and his legs wide open.
That was crazy.
Hinckley almost put an end to it. 3:28 left. Still 53 seconds left on the penalty to Papadopoulos.
Yeah, just good quick reaction though by Adams, because he had to react quick on that. He did not expect a shot right there.
Patton on line getting a shot on the power play with Horahan and Neat. Rogueras playing defense with Roman behind the net. Back to Roman. Roman delays, fires up into the netting. 3:15 left, still 40 seconds left on the penalty.
Yeah, you know, I would expect that Adams is going to be pulled eventually here.
It's the playoffs, yeah, they're going to have to. But
Yeah, I'm not going to have any other choice, really.
since DS Weston scored that third goal, most of the play has been in this end.
Yeah, Raiders just buzzing right now.
Horahan trying to win it. Dunn works it up, but Patton intercepts. Lays it back for Roman. Patnod. Patnod gets it on the forehand. Fires it in on net. He scores! He scores!
Yes.
Patnod! Power play goal!
Oh my gosh, Scott. It's just like they're just putting traffic in front, and that was the solution.
Max Patnod, the sophomore, adds to the lead, makes it 4-1.
How exciting is that?
Adams, who's been otherworldly most of the season against DSW.
And the goodbye chance. Looks like DS is going to make it past Dedham finally, as I'm going to knock on wood again.
Still 3:03 to go. And Holton is out there, so who knows? Gets away from Hinckley. Here comes Moreno Dunst into the zone, but to no one. Garzone flips it. Hinckley got a glove on it. Not far enough for icing. Dunn back to get it. Gets away from Hinckley. Trying to work it up left wing. DSW defense intercepts that. Now Martin ahead for Benson. Benson, 2:27 left in the third period. He hits the skates of Neat. They're able to keep it at center ice. Dedham just cannot bring the puck into the DSW zone under control. 2:12 left. Here's Neat. Oh, alone. He's in. Oh, a save by Adams.
Gosh.
That was a Max Neat special.
Yeah, it was.
Coming in off left wing.
But he wants that one back. Great save by Adams. He's probably beyond himself right now. Just like, oh my gosh. There's two of those goals, you know, if he saw it, he would have saved, but just sneaky.
McKenna on the face-off. Comes to Rogaris. Gets a shot off. Nice save by Adams. Back to the point. McEwen smartly plays it behind the net. Rogaris just trying to kill time. 1:55 left in the third. Rogaris plays it around. McKenna can't get it. Dedham can't work it out. Now McKenna behind the net, trying to connect with somebody. Neat misfires. Rogaris pokes at it.
Yeah, good poke there.
Wrapped around by Secord.
It's going to be a delayed offsides.
Bogey. Stam now, giving chase with Cahill. 1:23 left. Rogaris. They work it up to center ice. Martin pokes it ahead to himself. Flying over the line, the speed. He's in, the save.
Great save.
In the feet of Rogaris, can't get a shot off. McKenna poking at it, just fires it in deep.
Raider Cats just with endless energy here.
Martin unable to keep it in, but it comes right to Roman, who sends it right back to the other delayed offside as Benson didn't touch up.
Under a minute to go.
50 seconds and just iced by Dedham. Crew that was out there was just gassed.
Oh, absolutely.
47.5, 4-1 lead for DSW.
What a battle. What a game here today, huh? Both teams just going at it with each other.
There was Sherman Weston really showed what they're made of in the third period, though.
Oh, absolutely.
They gave up that late goal at the end of the second, and Dedham had all the momentum.
And it seems like they can just match with these physical teams. They have some big seniors, and look who you got on defense right now. Two of the biggest players out there.
Yeah, they played a lot tonight.
Yeah, Roman and
a lot of ice time. Roman still got something left, though. He's over the line. 18 seconds left, centers it. Hinckley smashed against the boards. Roman from the point tipped. Adams sticks it aside. Less than 10 seconds. It's at center ice. 3 seconds. Dover, Sherburne, Weston advances to the round of 8.
Unbelievable.
The MIAA Division 4 playoffs. Dedham goes home.
Hey, look who's out there. Sarnblad.
You wouldn't miss this.
That's awesome. What a game.
2 goals in the third period. Dedham congratulates their goaltender.
Goldstein playing so strong too early in the game, making some huge saves.
Yeah, wasn't called upon as much as Adams, but made all the saves he had to, except one. Another brilliant performance turned in by Andrew Goldstein.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 teams line up to shake hands.
Yeah, we're just happy to bring you this game.
We'll see what's in store for DSW in the next round. They're likely playing Sandwich, but we'll find out and hopefully be there to bring you the action. Again, from the campus of the River School, signing off, your final score, Dover Sherburne Western 4 and Dedham 1.